Hello everyone, my name is Christian Hernandez and I am going to school to be a social worker and getting also my certifications in drug abuse and youth counselor. Um, so I want to start making little videos about what I'm learning, and something that I find very interesting that I have done myself is I've done like a biosocial interview, and pretty much what that is, it's when you go see a counselor, they ask you many questions to try to find out what is the cause of the problem. And I had a scenario. It was a fake scenario, but it was a scenario where I had a client where she was abusing drugs and alcohol, and she started in a very young age due to the neglection of her family, and she was also around the wrong people and didn't know how to cope with her mother having cancer. Keep in mind, this is just a scenario, it's a fake scenario. And she's like my fake client, because we're not supposed to call them patients. So I interviewed the client, and I asked her like the date of birth, the client's name, age. There's about a total of almost 80 questions that are general, and then there's questions that we ask to help us understand, to break down your story. And what I find it interesting is that, because I myself have gone to go see a counselor, and because I myself suffer from depression, so now I have a better understanding what they're doing. Because they'll ask you like what your personal preferences are or what your weaknesses are. In this case, the client, her weakness, of course, was drugs and alcohol and negative influences. And when I ask about like the father was also an alcoholic and drug user, and the client lived with the father. The mother, the one who had cancer, got away from the father because of his abusive behavior. And then like I would ask, what are some thought processes or disorder of when it started, abstract thinking, is it normal, can they understand conversations? But it's just very interesting, because I've learned that you don't have to be influenced by another person to start drugs. And there isn't any behavior. You don't have to have someone to show you that behavior. You can just pick it up. And with this client, what led her to do all this was her lifestyle, like her environment and the people around it. And to me, it made me seem like she didn't know how to cope with stressful situations. And now I understand why people say your mental health is important. You have to take care of your mental health. You have to take care of your physical health and your spiritual health if you have one. And because all of these things mesh in. And it's interesting because you don't need someone to influence you for you to pick something up. And it don't have to be a person, but also it can be your situation. And if you're not careful who you let in your life, it can lead to something else. And so, because I've been studying all of these things lately, I myself have applied some of these skills and resources to my life. And I have been making like videos about, try to do inspirational videos, but I've been asked about them. Like, people are telling me who hurt me or what happened. And pretty much what I'm doing in my life is cleaning my life out, because I have had a lot of negative people come into my life, or I allowed them in. And these are people that I thought were going to be long friendships or were church family. I thought they were family, but situations happened and I got stuck in the middle of things. So I had to really analyze a lot of things in my life this year. From this year, from now, from my present into my future. And it sucked because I learned that I had to clear out a lot of stuff. So that's what I started doing, and I started like making artwork about, or videos, I call it art, but about how, how people act or how you should leave, or like just references to what I'm learning. And I guess there's a clarification too, because what I'm learning is if I don't take care of myself and if I don't clean my environment, I can end up, like one of these clients or people that need help. And it starts off with something small. So if you don't take care of your mental health, if you don't take care of your life, if you don't take care of your health, it can lead you down a slippery slope. And sometimes it's really hard to get up, and sometimes you don't get up. You just stay stuck. And I see some of myself in some of these clients on how something small can start big, or how I allow the wrong people in my life and they start stirring up things. And me having, I guess you can call it a mental health problem, because I'm not ashamed of it. I do suffer from depression. I do take medication for it. It's not healthy for me to be around those type of environments. I hadn't acknowledged that until now. So I'm acknowledging, hey, I need to step back and let all these clowns act how they need to act, but not me be part of it. And I'm starting to like really like mentally clean myself. And it sucks because I call these people clowns because they act like them. That they want the attention, or they want to ruin your life because of some type of reason in their internal thoughts or ways that they behave. So you have to be careful who you let in your life. I will be making another video about this because I have learned so much, and I was in awe that some of these people, because I'm a Christian, I serve God, I have a higher purpose, a higher being that I worship, which is my God. And it sucks that these type of people are in church. And if you start analyzing them, now that I'm starting to understand why they are how they are. And I just step back and let them control their environment, I guess, in a negative way. And it sucks because it's people that I thought I trusted, or even in my personal life, family members that, are just consistently having problems or want to, make you how they are. It's just not a healthy thing, or even friendships that I thought were my friends. I used to have about maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people in my Facebook. Now I am in 48. And it's true what they say, that as you grow, your friendships start leaving. I made a video about a tree and how the leaf is people that come and go. The branch is people that are there to help you for a season, but then they leave. And then the roots is what matters, because those are people that have been with you from the good and the bad, the ugly, and they're still there. And those are people that you want to hang on to. So I made a video about that on my TikTok, so go check it out. But I'm just happy that that I am learning on how people act and think, and how I can help these type of people and myself, because there is addictions that we all suffer through. It don't have to be drugs. It can be as simple as eating. It can be simple as not eating. It can be simple as you being antisocial and you don't realize why. There's reasons behind everything, and all these addictions can lead you down to something even worse. So these are things I'm learning. I wanted to make a video about it, and I will be posting this on one of my social platforms. I hope that you taken the good from my videos and get rid of the bad. If you don't agree with some of the things, that's fine. We all have our own perspective. I will be using examples. I will not be using names. I've had people that have watched my videos and said, "Oh, well, you must be talking about me." If it hits home, then there's something internally that you have to work on. And it's not a personal attack on you or that person. It's just my personal experiences. And there's always two sides of a story. There's one conclusion. You're welcome to make your own conclusion, respectfully though. Take your comments, negative comments, out of my platform. If I see a negative comment, I'm probably gonna block you. But it's not to attack anyone. These are just my personal stories, and respectfully, don't act like a clown. So I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching my little intro of what I'm about to do. I guess you can call this social work training journey. I don't know, me and my journeys. But go check out my videos. They really are interesting. They're not to show off. They're not because I want to record everything because I have no life. It's not about that. It's me genuinely being open, and hopefully you can relate and be like, hey, I'm not the only one that goes through this, because I had aha moments too throughout other people's videos, and I learned so much. And unfortunately, we are living in a digital age, and this is how people communicate as well. So take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it to heart. Take it lightly. Learn what you can, and be kind and courteous and empathetic. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.